Alexis was working on shallow and she wanted to develop a richer, fuller sound for the chorus. So I helped her find different sound colors so she can choose which one she likes best. I can go, I'm of the deep end, watch as I dive in. I can go more neutral. I'm of the deep end. And I can go darker. I'm of the deep end. This is part of a real singing lesson and you can learn by singing along with Alexis and learning from her process. Once you've got the techniques to change your sound color down, you can use them in any song, not just in shallow. Before we dive in, if you really want to transform your voice, I think you'll enjoy my free ABC voice model mini course. It'll teach you the foundations of everything you're about to see. Or if you want the full Bob Yell's helpful things that you experience, you can also book a private session, links in description. And now let's get started. I think the two most important elements of a darker sound are the vowel and the way that you pronounce it. So I can go watch or I can go watch. But what I also do when I tell myself I want to go darker or lighter is I change the position of my larynx. Have you ever experimented with that?
That's crazy. No, never.
Okay, well, we'll look into that as well because I think that will help you as well be very playful with your sound. And when you can control that, you can choose what you want. You don't always have to sing like Lady Gaga or like whomever, but you can choose, I want to go light or dark. So dark sound, the darkest position of your larynx is when you yawn. So with me, you can see it very clearly. Gesundheit. So with me, you can see the larynx very clearly. If I yawn, it goes all the way down. Right?
It's so low.
Yes. Yeah. Can you yawn? So can you find your larynx, like it's the little knob? Put your finger on it and then yawn.
Yeah.
Do you feel it going down?
Yes.
Okay. So first, just say as you normally would. Okay. And now yawn. Try to keep your larynx there and do the same. So
yeah.
Yes. It's the same note. It's the same pitch.
Yeah.
But it's a darker sound. It's also the same sort of vowel. And now what you can do is you can start with the yawn and then you can let it come back to your neutral. Yeah, so keep your mouth open. Yeah. So
right.
That's better.
Yeah,
yes.
it becomes thinner.
Yeah. And we can also go in the other direction, which will make the sound lighter. And anatomically, if you swallow, that's like the highest position of the larynx. So if you feel it again, then you go, it goes all the way there for me.
Yeah, I can feel it.
So if I make a sound then, yes.
Wow. But how do you raise your lyrics without swallowing?
Yes, good question. Now you felt how you can make the sound with the swallowing.
Yeah.
That can be one way in to find out how you can do that and how it feels. So you can try to find that anatomically, but often what's faster, and I just wanted to let you feel these extremes through like this anatomical like yawn and swallow cue.
Yeah.
What you can also think about is, for example, pretend like you're an opera singer. Can you do it? Yeah, and now do a neutral one. Yeah, not as dark.
Yeah.
Right? And now sing the same tone, the same pitch, but as a toddler. So like yeah, can you make it even younger? Like you're very cute. Yes. Great. So now from there, you can sing that note as a toddler, and then you can sort of sustain that note and slowly turn into an opera singer, like.
Wow.
Can you try it? Yeah, great. So that's the same pitch.
Does the mouth shape also like affects and help with that position?
Yes. Yeah. So if you open your mouth more, your larynx will want to go down more.
Right. No wonder. Okay. Makes sense.
So you can control all these things separately, like only change the larynx or only the vowel, and that will already do something with your sound color. But if I just ask you, go for a dark sound color, then probably you'll use all the tricks that you have at your disposal, which are now a couple more, to make that dark sound, which will be vowel and larynx and maybe other stuff as well. And when I sing I'm of the deep end, watch as I dive in, I can sing it in mode B and sing it with a lighter sound. So hold on. I can go, I'm of the deep end, watch as I dive in. I can go more neutral. I'm of the deep end. And I can go darker. I'm of the deep end. And I think the very light and the very dark one, they were too extreme. I will not often use those in a song. But in between, there are very interesting placements for your voice. And depending on the song, so for example here, if you want to sing high and you want it to be a bit richer, you can think, I'm going to try to go more in the direction of opera or dark. But also if you are singing a low bit in a song and you want it to sound even lower than it actually is, you can also choose to color your sound darker. So if I sing, we'll try it together. So can you sing this note? Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so that's pretty low for you, but quite comfortable as well, right?
Yeah.
That note. So now sing it as a toddler and see how that changes the perception. So hey.
Hey.
Good. And now as an opera singer, like hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
So you have to get used to this, and it's a bit funny in the beginning, but the perception of this tone is very different. So if I go hey, 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 the first one sounds like I'm singing quite low, and then it doesn't sound low at all. So you can choose this to highlight what you want to highlight in your voice or in the melody line.
I see. Got it.
Right. Okay. So that was a bit of a deviation, but I think it is very helpful for you in general, but also for this song, because now you can choose next to the vowel and changing the vowel, you can choose where you want to be on that spectrum, lighter or darker or somewhere in the middle. And I think here, if we take, you are just in your natural sound color when you just sing it without thinking. I think Lady Gaga's voice, and the way that she uses it in this song, is a bit darker.
Yeah.
And you can go even darker now. So now you can choose, do I want to go here? Do I want to go here? Do I want to go here? So now that we've practiced this as well, let's just see how dark we can go. So first we go very extreme again. So we go, I'm of the deep end. Try it.
I'm on a deep end.
Yeah, and then on deep, for example, on the and deep, I think you were a bit lighter now. Can you also go, I'm of the deep.
I'm of the deep.
Yeah, was a lot darker.
Just don't open my mouth too wide, right? Because I tend to deep when I talk.
Yeah, of course.
I don't
because
know.
that's the word.
Yeah.
But also when you listen to Lady Gaga, although she can do it quite subtly, but with a lot of singers, when you really listen, you'll hear they don't, especially with E sounds or E vowels, they're very hard to sing with power. So in mode B, the held back version, and mode C, the more shouty mode, both it's almost impossible to sing an E, like really an E. So I will change it, and I will, if I have to give it like a vowel, maybe I'll go dip instead of deep. But I try not to think about that.
Deep.
Yeah, I try to think about on everything. Dip. I don't go deep because deep it starts shaking and I cannot be loud and it doesn't feel nice.
Yeah. Got it.
So that's for the deep, and then also for the I'll never meet the ground, also very important. So depending on how you want to approach that meet, you can go I'll never meet and go to head voice, or what I would call mode plus, and then the vowel doesn't matter. You can just sing the E, but if you want to sing it powerfully, I'll never meet, I cannot really sing the same E. I have to change it a little bit to be able to do that.
Oh, so change to right. I'll never meet. I'll never meet the ground.
Yeah, and can you go? If we just go full ma, so we go ma.
Ma.
Yeah, me.
Me.
Yeah, and now it starts quite all right, and then maybe it goes a bit more to the E, and your voice didn't completely break, but it was almost going. It wanted to go to head voice, right? It was approaching.
Yeah. Correct.
Like there was a tiny wiggle.
Yes.
So you want to keep that backwards feeling, sing like you're singing backwards, and that. So me.
Me. Is it better? Me.
That's steadier for sure. Yeah, that's steadier for sure.
Oh, okay.
So we'll do the chorus again until the ground. Think backwards and think I'll never. Oh, I'm off the deep side.
Okay. I'm on the deep end, watch as I dive in. I never meet the ground.
Okay. Can you go more extreme towards the dark side? So I'll never meet the ground.
Okay. I'll never meet the ground.
Yeah. And then now the meet and then also the ground, they were a bit lighter than the I'll never. So I'm really going into like details now, right?
Yeah.
But I know that if you really focus on those, you can also do them darker if you would want to in the end. So now it's just for the exercise. We'll see how dark we can get them. So we go meet the ground.
Meet the ground.
And can you go ground?
Ground.
Yeah, so that's even more, right?
Yeah. Okay,
that's how extreme you can go.
That's how I feel a lot in my chest. Like,
right.
Like I feel a lot of that.
Yeah.
Ah.
So in the beginning, it'll probably feel strange and it will take focus to get there. And maybe it will not feel like you.
Yeah, I feel like there's so much going on in my chest.
But if you do it a bit more, it'll become more natural and it'll become more part of you. And then now that you can do all of this and you can make the decision, I want to go here or I want to go here,
Yeah.
Then you can really let your taste decide, but this is where I want to be because I think this is the most beautiful sound. Instead of, I don't know how to make choices, I'll just do what I do. But now you can choose, right?
Got it.
Did you enjoy this video? If so, I think you'll also enjoy my free ABC Voice Model mini course. The ABC Voice Model is like a cheat sheet for singers, and in lesson 5, we'll dive deeper into how you can change your sound color. Link in description, and I think you'll enjoy this video as well.